Hi guys, just a quick chit-chatty update video. I think that's what I'm going to call it. I'm just sitting in the car waiting for Corey to finish school. It's probably about 10 to 9. It's probably about 10 to 10 and he finishes at 10 past 10 and then we're off to an appointment for him. So I thought I'd just do a quick catch-uppy kind of thing. I have had a lot going on around me in the past few months. I was dealing with Centrelink, which is our welfare department, in regards to Corey. Apparently, when he turned 16, he was going to get better and wasn't going to need me to look after him anymore. That has been resolved, and apparently I can still look after him. When I say that, I mean not have to go out and look for work, which I really want to work. But this morning, as you can see, Corey has 1 hour of school. Tuesday mornings, Corey has 1 hour of school. Wednesday, it's not much more. I think he has 2 hours. Thursday's the only day that he is here for the entire day. Even Friday, it's only 2 hours. So finding a job that would accommodate the hours is probably near on impossible. So but that's all sorted. That was a really big stress for me. I was trying to think of alternates if my money was going to be stopped and stuff. But we don't have to go there anymore. So that's a relief. Then because of all that, I had a massive backlog of schoolwork to do, which at 4:05 a.m. this morning, I submitted my last assignment for one of the subjects for the unit. I'd finished the other one. I had 2 assignments, both due yesterday. I'd finished the other one earlier, so that got submitted on time. It was just this last one that I could not focus. I think I'm going to put it down to the fact that my dad was in hospital for tests and that on Saturday. He's fine. We all were sort of thinking when they sent him for these tests that he may have had another blockage in his heart, but no, he's actually got developed some sort of lung disease that isn't cancer. It's not emphysema. They actually said for someone who'd smoked for, I think it was 60 something years, he's in the 5 years or 6 years since he stopped smoking, his lungs are actually as clear as anyone who hasn't smoked. So this is controllable. It's like a preventative medication every day and stuff, probably for the rest of his life. But he's still not 100, because why it came out was he actually got a chest infection, and whatever this thing is, I wasn't with him. I dropped them off at the hospital, and then I had to come home and do like all the stuff that they would have done had they been home, plus study. But I couldn't focus. I found it very hard to focus, not knowing what was going on at the hospital, what the outcome was and all that. So yeah, I dropped them off probably, I don't know, would have been about 11 in the morning. They didn't get home till 10 at night. So they were very thorough and stuff. So, but with all that going on, as I said, I couldn't concentrate. So I was up until the assignment should have been in before 4:05. It was actually due in at 11:55 p.m. last night. But I also had to deal with my laptop, which is my only computer, turning itself off, shutting down. I type 2-3 lines and it's shut down, and I have to wait for it to, and it wasn't shutting down properly. I had to wait for it to shut down, which was 5-10 minutes, and then by the time you turn it back on. So I probably lost near on 3 hours of turning on and off this computer, like this computer turning on and off, and me turning it back on. I'm glad I finished when I did, because 2 words out of finishing the assignment, the computer decided it would turn off, and I nearly threw the laptop across the backyard. I'd had enough. I was so frustrated. I was so tired. I can't even tell you whether the last section of my essay will make sense, because I don't remember what I wrote, but you know what? As long as I pass, I really don't care. That's my attitude at the moment. I'm so tired because at 2 hours sleep is all I got last night. So yeah, we're off to Corey's appointment, and then I've got to come back here and get Jarrett. Then I'm going to go home and I'm going to have 2 or 3 hours sleep, cook dinner. Then I'm going to go to my cousin's. We've got to go to my cousin's for a bit, and then I'm going to go home and just relax. So that is why, if you've been checking my channel out for Amp It Up August collab, which started yesterday, I'm on the list. You come to my channel, no Amp It Up August collab video. It will be up tomorrow. I just haven't had a chance to breathe. I know what I'm going to be creating. It's stocking stuffers this week. It is nothing over the top spectacular in my eyes, but it was just something that I have come up with the thinking I did not want it to be necessarily gender driven. I wanted something gender neutral. I wanted something that you could use for young or old. So I've never done it before. I still haven't done it. I'm going to be making it tomorrow, and as you all know, I use my phone and record and upload straight from my phone, so there's no editing or anything. I am going to try and get into that, but I'm thinking I might need to get a better laptop or get my laptop fixed before I try that. Yes, I've got a pimple. I've lived on chocolate and coffee and cigarettes for the last week. What else have I got? There was something. The boys and I have made a couple of vlogs. We did one when we went away. We went down to Warrnambool for a few days for a break, and we did get some footage there. We just haven't had a chance to, because we do have to upload that onto the laptops and edit and stuff. Jared is going to do it. He will probably get time. I'm going to make him make time to do it this week sometime. So you'll see our little holiday video to Warrnambool. And then 2 weeks ago we went to, where did we go? What was it called? Morwell State Park, and went on a little picnic hikey thing, and we did get some footage there. So that will also be edited, uploaded and edited. So there are 2 vlogs of our adventures coming out. We are going to try and do more of those. Corey has an absolute ball. I look back at the video. I haven't seen the ones from Morwell State Park, but I've looked back at the video that we took of Corey on our trip to Warrnambool. Just note, don't take him seriously too much. He's a character. Let's just say that he is a character, and I hope you get enjoyment when you watch these videos that will be coming out within the next week or so. I hope you get as much enjoyment out of them as what I do. He's very entertaining. Yeah, very entertaining. So yeah, not a lot else happening. So I've got my hand here because I've lost so much weight so fast. My neck, I really don't like anymore. It's gone all soggy. I'm going to have to get some moisturiser or something to get it. I mean, I know it's never going to firm up, but yeah, I think it makes me look really old. So that's why I'm doing this. I'm finding myself doing this all the time because I just don't like it. So yeah, talking about weight. Now, I think I've told you, I haven't actually been on a diet for the last 18 months. I eat what I want, when I want, and how much I want. And we've taken that attitude. That's how I've lost the weight, because there is no bad, good foods. Food is just food. And at the beginning, it didn't probably work as well as what it does now. But because food's just food and I can have whatever I want whenever I want, I don't actually find myself wanting the, the wrong types of food as much. So I don't know how much weight I've lost. The last time I knew, it was about 40 kilos, just over 40 kilos. But the big thing I've noticed, and that floored me last weekend, I think it was last weekend, Dad had bought me a pair of pajama pants while him and Mum were out. Or he bought, Mum and Dad were shopping. Dad picked the pattern of the pajama pants that I got, and they're only a size 18. I haven't been in a size 18 since I was about 20, or maybe even younger. So that's at minimum 23 years. And I'll be honest, I looked at these pants and I thought, they're not going to fit me. They've got no stretch at all. They're, what do they call it? Flannelette. They've got no stretch at all. And I'm thinking, they're not going to fit me. Lo and behold, they fit me and they're a bit big. Except when your mother puts them in the dryer and you go to put them on, you put them on and you think, oh my God, how much weight could I have put on in a week? Or not even a week. I think it was 4 days. But that was because she'd put them in the dryer. So yeah, so what I think trying to say with that is dieting is not always the best option for people. And it was actually not dieting that has helped me lose weight. I'm just hoping that it keeps going down. And all I can do is keep doing what I'm doing, and it should. I'm trying not to focus on it. I had, back when I would say probably 12. I think I was about 12. I was going more towards having anorexia. I had a lot of the traits, I guess you call it. I'd say I'd eaten the food would go out the window to the dog. I could go, 2, 3, 4 days and not eat because I saw food as good and bad, I guess and I'd wrap myself in Glad wrap and all sorts and exercise non-stop. And this was while I had glandular fever. So yeah, it was a bad combination and I don't want to go back there. What I am aiming for with this no diet is to lose the bad relationship with food that I've had since I was a kid. I'm not going to lie, stress still turns me to chocolate or sweet foods, as you can see. Yeah, I still tend to go for the bad foods when I'm not, or not that it is bad. When I say bad foods, I sort of mean like the KFC nuggets and easy options, I guess, would be more of an appropriate word. Or I do what I've done in the last week. Yeah, I've eaten chocolate, but if I really was to sit and look at everything else I'd eaten, it's not much because I haven't got the energy or the mental power to make food. So I'll be busy doing something and I'll forget to eat. Never thought I'd hear the day that I'd say I forget to eat. Where when I say that, it's like I'll be hungry. I won't. This is a repeat of the last week and a half. I'm hungry, but I feel like nothing. There's nothing that appeals to me. And so rather than eat just to eat, I just don't eat. I know, not good habits, but it's just the way I am at the moment. So sorry for going off on that tangent about eating, dieting, whatever, but this, look, you can see the wrinkles, is really annoying me. And that's because I've lost so much weight. I know, like as I said, it wasn't a deliberate thing. It's not something I set out, I'm going to lose weight, rah, rah, rah. Sorry, someone's just walking past and I don't want them to think I'm a total twat. Yeah, it wasn't, I didn't set about, I'm going to do this and this and this and I'm going to lose weight. No, it was, I am sick of dieting. I've dieted since I was 10. I'm now 43. Or back then I was 42. 32 years of dieting and my life revolving around food. I had had enough. So now my life doesn't revolve around food. I couldn't give a patootie of calories and stuff. I'm just living my life. I do not want my life to be food. And that was a conversation I actually had with someone the other day, older than me, quite a lot older than me. And still, she is good food, bad food, dieting, worrying about what she's going to eat. And, she can't eat this, she can't eat that. And I turned around and I said, that's not living life. Worrying about what you're putting in your mouth, or it actually makes you think more about food than if you don't even consider what you're eating. Sort of, I don't know if that makes sense. I was sick and tired of my life being consumed by food. I was finding that I was trying to plan the whole, like I get up in the morning and I think, what am I going to have for breakfast? What am I going to have for lunch? What am I going to have for dinner? Now I do think about what we're going to have for dinner more, because you got to have the meat and whatever and prepare it. But that's the extent of it. And if I'm not hungry when I've prepared the food, I don't eat it. Like, I do a lot of baking. If you're on my Facebook page, you'll probably see I bake a lot and stuff. Most of the time I do the baking and I don't eat it, because I've wanted to cook, or if it's cookies, I might have one or half of one, and then that's it. I find the way I'm looking at food now and the attitude I have is try it once. Oh, if I like it, great. I'm not going to say I'm never going to have it again, but the need for it is not there anymore. Anyway, guys, it must be nearly time to go in and sign my boy out. So I'm going to say those words, and the Amp It Up August collab video will be up tomorrow evening. And then I'll be on time from then on with the last 3. And the vlogs will be out within the next week or so. Please be sure to check them out. And I really do hope Corey gives you a laugh. He's a classic, that kid. Yeah, and that's about all. I'm not going to say I'm going to commit to doing XXX videos a week, fortnight, month, just when I get a chance. And at the moment, I've got exams in 3 weeks. I've got 2 exams, 2 days in a row. And then next unit, study period, I'm only doing 1 subject. So that takes a bit of the load off. And I'm having a break over Christmas for 3 months. Anyway, guys, really am going to go, because there's lots of people around now and they're all looking at me as if I'm a weirdo. So I hope you're healthy, happy and having fun, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.